Give him the forecast.
Omega level threat detected.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
Oh, girl. What I lack in previous, workout days, I damn sure do my best to make up for it, girl. And I feel like I did that today. I swear the energy is just different. Morning workouts are better than evening and night workouts, in my humble opinion. At least for me. And it's, like I said, it's fucking crazy because that's when I should be dead to the world in a deep sleep, girl, like Snow White. Instead of a kiss of love, of true love's kiss to wake me from my slumber, girl, it takes about 10 million fucking alarms just to get me up. So before we get into the topics, I definitely want to shout out Jamar. He commented under the interview that I did with Reese G. Shout out to that interview. Shout out to Reese G. Shout out to everybody that came through and that continues to come through to support that interview, honey. I really do appreciate it. And I'm living for all the positive feedback, all the positive comments. And it's just like, girl, what did you expect? This is Barbara Walters, girl. Like, what did you, what did y'all really expect, honey? Like, period, But no, humbly, for real though, humbly, I really do appreciate you guys. It's been a whole year. That was my first interview in a year. Hello, God. So it felt good to get back on the saddle, girl, Hello, God. But, in the beginning of the interview, I did make it my business to have that little piece of conversation. No way did I think that Jamar meant any malice or harm by what he said. I said it in the interview where I did feel like, because most award shows, they reference the previous year's work, But the only thing that made me zero in on the acceptance speech was when Jamar utilized the original creators and under the leadership of Markel. That's what made me zero in on that and bring that up. So, but Jamar did come through into the comment section and cleared it up. And, I figured, I already knew, girl, I knew you didn't mean nothing by that. I knew it was probably just a mishap, girl. But again, I just zeroed in on that, the mention of the original creators. So when I think of Chasing Dallas, it's automatically, Reese's the first person that actually pops up in my head, believe it or not. Even though he's not with the platform anymore, when I think of Chasing Dallas, actually, when I think of Chasing Reality, I think of the big three. Believe it or not, I'm surprised that Kevon Burns' name even comes up anymore. Girl, bibbity bobbity boo, girl, you've disappeared. Like, are you okay, bitch? Like, the shit we do for Love season 1 through 2 was amazing. The third one was, like, you had something on your hands and you tried to do some American Idol shit that just was not here, girl, nor there or anywhere. Bitch, we actually forgot about her, just like we're forgetting about you and your existence. So when I think of Chasing Reality, period, I do. Reese is one of the people, and Dario, obviously, but Reese G pops up into my head. So again, just the utilization of the word original creators, it just made me, But again, y'all up there, public place girl, public speaking, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to forget. And again, I felt in the spirit, there was nothing behind it, an intentionality to leave Reese out of the conversation. So, but again, I do appreciate the clarity. I'm sure my viewers appreciate the clarity, okay? Moving on. So I'm in the gym, right? Shout out to the gym, because the gym be giving me some good topics of conversation, girl. I tell you. So I'm in the gym and I'm observing these two young women. I don't know if they're teenagers. I don't know if they're grown women, if they're just young, or if they're older and they just look young. You know, it's 2024. It's really hard to tell these days. And I'm observing every man, and mostly these men look like they are retired. They look as if, girl, we're here at the gym because we are retired. We're trying to look good in our older life. That way the younger girls will give us some type of attention other than trying to pay attention to the zeros in our bank accounts. Okay? And I know that I have gawky eyes as well when it comes to men, but I just look. I look and I turn away. I look and I turn away. I don't make it so obvious. My mouth is not on the floor. Hello, God. I am not sitting around this bitch like Pepe Le Pew, girl, levitating off the ground, all due to your scent. Let me explain something to you disgusting, disturbing, nasty ass men. Y'all wonder why the man versus bear conversation is so popular right now. Yes, girl. Y'all wonder why. You wonder why the women are choosing the bear. Hello. And at first, I wasn't even going to really have that conversation because I was like, girl, that just sounds so dumb. But then I thought about it. YB, you love nature documentaries. You have seen documentaries about bears in the wild before. And it is true. If you stand still, if you are chilled, if you are calm, same way when the girls go to visit the fucking the apes and shit and the gorillas in the wild, as long as you are non-threatening, as long as you yield to their glory and their power, hello guy, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna fuck with you. But if you are left alone in the woods with a man, girl, you ain't got no choice but to run. You're not safe. You are not safe. It's crazy to believe that you are safer amongst bears in the wild than you are men in the wild. That is crazy. It's crazy. And you girls are upset. You are mad about it. That the kids say, girl, I'd rather be in the woods with a bear, bitch, versus my own species. That's that should, and the shameful part about that is, think about the overwhelming answer that people are picking, which is the bear. That should let the FBI know, that should let some of these law enforcement agencies know that we need to be doing a lot better. We need to get out here and we need to start cleaning up these streets, girl. The streets of life are riddled with riffraff, are riddled with rapists, molesters, abusers, violent, offending ass fucking criminals. That says a lot about the culture, about the nature of man. And men, the good men out there, hello God, this should disgust you as well. Yeah. All of you should feel disgusted. Sitting around, girl, gawking over these girls. Those are someone's daughters. Child. And you know, I remember, and I actually meant to have this conversation, and I actually had the video. I think I deleted it because I needed space in my phone. But I had actually saved the video. There was a conversation that was going on about a month or 2 ago, maybe, not even that long. There was this old, decrepit black dude talking about how the little girls of today, how they look grown, they're built grown, what they wear, what they look like, their quick physical development, you know, the maturity, the physical maturity of the girls, right? And basically was trying to tell the girls how they need to police themselves and how can you get mad at certain men for looking or being interested when y'all are out here looking this way. I just want to say this, for those men that believe in this, for those men that side with this particular foolishness, law enforcement needs to do a deep dive and investigation into your life They need to go visit your home. That every nook and cranny of your home needs to be examined with a dark light, girl, black light, whatever they call it, girl. We need to lift the floorboards, bitch, to make sure that there ain't no poor girls chained in your basement, girl. I'm just telling you. When y'all men start and that goes to show you how comfortable people are nowadays, because back in the day there was shame. You would never hear a nigga on fucking line basically admitting to the fact that he is attracted to the young girls. It's like we promote this R. Kelly shit and wonder why R. Kelly shit is going on. This man felt that comfortable to get into an open space such as TikTok and voice his opinion. And girl, like I say, and I'll say it again, like y'all need to start checking them type of dudes. Watch who y'all be having around y'all kids. Watch who the hell y'all be having around you. All of that shit. Because to make these bold statements, and I'm kind of glad too. Thank you. Some people would say, oh, you should have just kept that to yourself. No, I appreciate you for voicing your feelings, your thoughts, because now we know, now your community knows to watch out for you when it comes to their children, when it comes to their daughters. Thank you for exposing who you are. And you could tell he just had a jail vibe about him. You know them niggas that done been to prison, girl. They don't give a shit about nothing. He gives me that. His girlfriend leaves for the day. Can you watch my daughter while I go to the store, while I go hang out with the girls? Oh, sure, baby. Next thing you know, what did we see on the news recently? I forgot what state this was in. This just happened like a week or two ago. This man was left home with the stepdaughter, and it was a baby, girl. He SA'd her and then killed her. Yeah. So again, these are very real things. And again, pay attention to how some of these people talk, how they think, because they're exposing themselves. And again, I question the comfortability of exposing yourself. That, you know, when you got Trump in office, hello God, when you have these people, Harvey Weinstein, and you have the girls rescinding the charges on what's that bitch's name, the Jello guy, Bill Cosby. A lot of the girls are getting away with this stuff. So society thinks that, oh well, there are more people that actually are on the side of my filthy ass. So now I feel freer, hello God, to have these open conversations about my filthy desires. It's disgusting. And again, I don't blame these women. I'll choose a bear too. I'm a whole man. I'll choose a bear. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? The consensus are this as well. Bitch, at least I know what to expect from a bear. See, when you deal with men, you deal with that manipulation shit. You deal with that pimp mentality. You're dealing with someone who's so self-serving, they'll make you believe it's all about you just to lure you in. That way they can now inflict the damage, the violence, the chaos that they've been wanting to all along. You hear those stories all the time, even in the movies, girl. Oh, he was charming in the beginning. He bought dinner, we went out, we danced the night away, girl. We kissed underneath the stars, listening to Mariah Carey's Underneath the Stars, girl. 3 months later, he's slapping you across the motherfucking house, girl. He's beating the shit out of you. You're crying, you're depressed and stressed in a dark room thinking and drinking, girl. Yes. All the fancy clothes he bought you, all the things, girl. Your Prince Charming is now literally the fucking devil. Ask Mariah Carey. Hello. Ask Helen, girl, from Medea, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Charles! But Charles, I loved you. I never loved you, Helen. Get the fuck out of my house. Girl, please. You know? Yeah, I'd go with the bear. Again, at least I know what to fucking expect from a bear. A bear is gonna be a bear. You know, girl? Shout out to Ebby Reviews, girl. She always talks about, honey, you know, at least one of the things I remember that she used to talk about was you'll meet people, you'll fall in love and you'll meet people based on the representative. You know? And those bitches, the representatives on the phone, they're nice. When they hang up that phone, like, these fucking customers get on my goddamn nerves. The real person comes out then. Hello God. So you meet their representative. Okay. Now, girl, we got to get into some other shit. So, the rap beef is just beefing. And I had this conversation not too long ago, and I guess there's a continuation going on here. So let's just talk about it real quick before we get the fuck out of here. Sukiana and JT. Sukiana just released this diss track towards JT, and I'm not gonna lie. From what I've heard, that shit is kind of fire. She is dragging JT through these streets of musical life, bitch. She is dragging the entire fuck out of JT. And unfortunately, I believe that JT is going to respond because, again, let's just tell the truth. She's on her wave right now. She's on the up and coming, independent artist track, She's going to engage just because it's a topic of conversation right now. It's going to keep her name in the algorithm, So from a marketing standpoint, it would be genius for her to just go ahead and play. But from the other standpoint, it's just like, JT, you've now been known for picking basic bitches out of a comment section, girl, and reading them for filth. You and I hate to sound like this, but it's the truth. Like, when you compare Sukiana to a JT, I don't like JT either, but let's just call a thing, girl. Let's be real about it. I'm not finna fight with no rancid ass, ghetto, shitty booty, crack slinging whore. I'm just not about to stoop to your level, girl. You allowed a man to walk you and another bitch. Was that Sexy Red in the beginning with NLE Chopper? Walking y'all like literal dogs by your hair in a music video. I'm not about to sit here and stoop to no slut cunt whores level like that. I'm not slanging mud with you hoes. I'm busy sipping champagne, draped in Chanel, fucking my nigga, making music, making money, making music, touring. It may be a little barbecue spot, girl, but I'm still doing my motherfucking thing. Ho, what are you doing besides fighting off crack selling charges, bitch? What are you doing other than visiting the clinic every month trying to get rid of those yeast infections and them boils that seep out of that old used up puss, bitch? Now, Megan and Nikki, that's a different story. You have two titans going at it. You talking about real lyricists, real type of background beef type of shit. But girl, like, seriously. JT, I know you're going to talk, but just shut the fuck up if you can. If you can stand it, girl, I wouldn't even pay that girl no mind. She wants it. She needs it. She needs the extra leg up, girl. She has to be able to pay these lawyer fees to get her out of what P. Diddy and your home girl, Carisha Please, done got her involved in, because they can't peddle the drugs anymore. Allegedly. Hello God, they can't do it, so they got to enlist the help of other bitches, So, girl, please, I just wouldn't be fighting. I would not, no. But then I get it from a marketing standpoint. In other rap beef news, girl, it seems as if the shit has gotten realer than real. Hello God, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. This shit has gotten realer than real. Drake, his team, girl, has been going through some things, girl. Apparently there were some shootings. Everyone thought it was Kendrick Lamar at first, but it was not. Apparently this may just be linked to The Weeknd and his crew battling it out with Drake and his crew. Girl, it's crazy. And I always told you the reason I don't fuck with Drake like that is because he steals. Why do you think a lot of people are mad at him? Why do you think The Weeknd in particular has hitters, hello God, trying to get at this man? Y'all remember that boy, I forgot his name, Go Up on a Tuesday, da, 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 da. I know I got the cadence and everything fucked up, but Going Up on a Tuesday was a hit song. He used to write for Drake. Drake never gave him no credit, never paid the man, actually disposed of him like he was trash. And he's done that to a number of people that we've heard about through the years. Hello God. And someone said this perfectly on TikTok, like every person that he collaborates with, he ends up assuming their persona. And the more I thought about that, I was like, damn, that's actually not that far off. That's pretty accurate when you think about it. Drake has never had his own identity. He's always kind of soaked up other people's shit just to stay relevant. But this beef child, it's again, it's not derived from Kendrick's camp. So could we really relate the two? But it's just kind of weird. The girls have been waking things up lately, and it's hard to put it back to bed. I'm just saying though. Drake's house, I believe, got shot up. His bodyguard got shot. Child. Kendrick, in my opinion, I haven't listened to every single thing, but just from what I have heard, Drake's been holding his own. We're not gonna lie here. But bitch, to tell the truth, Kendrick Lamar, his wordplay, his storytelling, everything about Kendrick Lamar's musicality, lyricism, it's just unmatched. His only equal in this life would probably be J. Cole. And we saw that J. Cole bowed out gracefully. He was like, girl, I'm above this. I have no time for this foolishness. This is ghetto. I did my big one real quick. I just had to let you girls know what was tea. But girl, I'm not gonna sit here and put up with y'all with this bullshit. I'm here for the fun and the competition of it. But when we start getting serious, slanging this kind of mud, girl, talking about people's children and unearthing secrets, and y'all are out here hiring private investigators, and y'all are sitting here planting seeds of deceit. It's just ridiculous at this point. But again, it's all about marketing at the end of the day, in my opinion. It's all about, girl, healthy competition. But again, there are just certain lines, in my opinion, that should not be crossed, but whatever. I'm go for gold, girl. But certain things, like, kids ain't got nothing to do with this, girl. Leave the motherfuckers alone, you know? And then when y'all go to the shooting and all that stuff starts happening, girl, it's like, okay, now y'all doing too much. This resembles Pac and Big's shit, you know, even though that was something else, in my humble opinion, cooked up by P. Diddy and Suge Knight. Hello, God. We talked about that already. We won't live there again. But girl, it's just like, at this point, Kendrick won. Drake, go ahead and bow out gracefully. It seems like you got a lot of other shit to worry about, girl, like moving and hiring a security team, girl, and to protect you and your children. Hello, God. And your many whores, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I think when people, even though it's rap beef and people can say things that may or may not be true, I think an investigation would not hurt. Imagine if they would have investigated Diddy a lot earlier. There may not be so many victims. He would not have been able to leave all this destruction in his wake. And that destruction has traumatized individuals. People who have allegedly lost their lives because of these people. So if Drake is really out here being, you know, a filthy man towards young people, I think that needs to be at least investigated. It's an allegation. And it's a big one, especially as we see where things are going today. Look at his fine ass. Yes. But yeah, I think at least an investigation, or, you know, let's talk to a couple of people who may have been named, girl, in the situation, just to see if there's something there. You might be saving a life. Amen. You might be freeing someone from their trauma or their prison, girl. Hello, God. Anyway, moving on. The next thing, girl, we got to talk about is Megan Thee Stallion. Hello, God. Shout out to Megan. I take it her album is coming soon. Her tour starts next week, or actually this week, I believe. And, you know, it's unfortunate. Okay, girl, like you're messing up my video right now. And it's really unfortunate that we didn't get the album before the tour. She's putting a lot of promo and a lot of money, a lot of dollars into promoting this new single that comes out on the 10th, which is this Friday. And apparently she's going to be giving us Megan Mondays, where she does freestyles. on Monday. She just debuted her first Megan Mondays freestyle this past Monday. And bitch, when I tell you, mama did not come to play with nan one of you hoes.
Show a new bitch that ain't making coded. Show a beat I was on and ain't wrote it. If she thinks she the shit, I'm the colon. My pen gets better, I'm bowling. Seen us no niggas know I'm the coldest. Tell a bitch let it go cause I'm frozen. Ask him what I got on, he don't know it. Niggas ain't had no tape before COVID. I can tell by her way that she trolling.
Period. And you know what I love about Megan? Is that she's a real rapper. She's a real fun girl. She's a real woman, you know. She's a real entertainer. And she knows what needs to be done, what's required and what's desired to keep her name, to keep her legacy flowing through the streets of life. Just look at how she's marketing everything. Megan has been the topic of discussion since the start of the year. Period. I don't care what y'all say the foundation was built on. The fact remains the bitch is there. She's doing what needs to be done in order to get the crown. She's getting the crown, girl. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. She's getting the crown. I'm kind of upset we didn't see her at the Met Gala. I'm kind of upset we haven't really seen her in certain spaces that I feel like her star power should command. But mama's in her bag. She got a tour coming. She got an album coming, so she's busy, okay? She just inked a deal. Apparently, she's going to be utilizing anime soundtracks or something like that for her album. Apparently, this has never been done. You know, the anime creators don't really like people fucking around with their shit. So the fact that she was able to accomplish that is a big feat. A lot of people may not understand that. That's okay. It's not for you to understand. Anime is not for everybody, girl, okay? But Megan, I feel like she's positioning herself in the right way. I wish she would do more interviews, to be honest with you. I really wish she would. I really wish there was more visibility on her, but maybe that's a good thing. Don't give us too much. Give us an opportunity to miss you, you know, gear up the anticipation of your arrival onto the scene of life, girl. Hello, God. I'm kind of here for that. We see just enough of her not to forget her. We see just enough of her to get excited about what she's going to do next. I appreciate it. Not everybody's going to be like Future and Drake and just flood the music streets with their music every week, or NBA Youngboy. Although it's going to be hard for him to do that now from behind somebody's jail cell. But we know with these rappers, there's a will, there's a way. Especially when money, you know, pay the warden real quick. They'll make you a makeshift ass record, a recording studio bitch in Cell Block 9 or whatever the fuck that shit's called, girl. You know. But again, shout out to Megan. I'm really excited. I love her bodies of work. Her singles are good. Her EPs are really good. But when she gives you a full-on body of work, like Traumazine, you know, the Tina Snow mixtape, girl, you know, like when she gives you a body of work, I'm here for it. And again, I just love the fact that you have someone who really loves music and is doing a good job at it. These freestyles bring back a certain nostalgia of the past, of the 90s, girl, where freestyling was the wave. You know, getting into ciphers and getting your name out there and all of that. Like, it's very, 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 very helpful in building yourself up in this industry. And again, it's unfortunate that I feel like black women have to go a little bit harder. They got to do more work for less pay a lot of times. Let's just tell the truth. But girl, I'm here for everything Megan is doing. And with that, and ending this video with this girl, The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne and Jess hilarious. Even though y'all came back and y'all had to eat crow, girl, you know. And this is the thing, though. Y'all so-called journalists, right? Y'all so-called commentators in these big-ass public spaces where millions of people get to listen to the filth that pours out of your hateful, spiteful mouths, right? Do your fucking research, Shannon Sharp, before you start opening your fucking mouth. That way you're not looking dumb later. Literally the next day, y'all had to sit there and apologize because y'all were getting read for filth. That's the only reason y'all came back and tucked tail, girl. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion is not an arena selling type of artist. She doesn't have the catalog for it. Girl, come to find out, she had sold out tours at 13 arenas during one of her tours before. I think it was the Hot Girl Summer Tour or some shit like that. Over 270,000 tickets sold. Everything was sold out. From what I'm telling, her current tour that she's about to be on this week, starting this week, is sold out. They had to add more dates because it was sold out. And then the conversation about, oh, her ticket sales are really cheap. Why not make it accessible for more people to come out? Especially when the girls just got finished fucking selling their fucking left lung, girl, to pay for Nicki Minaj and Beyonce concert tickets. Let's tell the truth. Mariah Carey's Vegas residency. The girls are out here doing surgery on their sick grandmothers, selling their fucking organs, girl, just to get these tickets to do these things. The girls are not paying their rent to go do these things. So what if she has tickets that are under $100? Just know 9 times out of 10, they're probably nosebleeds, right? And I don't know where y'all getting your information from, because I haven't seen tickets that cheap. The tickets that I've been seeing are $200, $300, $400 now. Originally, when the tour was announced, the tickets were a lot cheaper, but we all know how these fraud ass hoes do. They purchase all the cheap tickets only to resell them for double, sometimes triple, or quadruple, girl, what they bought them for, because the demand. Hello, God. If the demand is there, they got the supply. Y'all over here laughing and see the kind of division that y'all create. But Charlamagne, weren't you just eating her fucking asshole when she debuted Hiss? When she did the call into the radio station, and then y'all sit there and want to have the girl back as a guest later on when she drops her album? But look how y'all try to come for her. You tried to downgrade a black woman that's already been facing all kinds of odds and defeating them, mind you. Hello, God. I'll tell you, I don't even really fuck with the Breakfast Club like that no more. And Charlamagne, I don't know, you have this spirit about you now. Before, you used to have a real progressive type of spirit. Now, you seem like a real hateful, spiteful little man. Are you going through a divorce? Is your wife tired of that little ass dick? Is she tired of smelling your permanent halitosis breath? DJ Envy, like, what is wrong with you? Are your coins seeping out of the pores of life, girl, because you're out here undercoverly paying off bitches that you have wronged, you and Caesar Pina have wronged and frauded out of their fucking money, bitch, with this real estate scam? Just hilarious. Like, what is wrong with you? Why do you come off so bitter and so angry? And again, y'all are having topics of discussion of black women in the music space. Knowing how hard it is, knowing how marginalized they are already. This girl has a tour. Stop talking shit about the girl. And before you open your fucking crusty ass mouths, do your fucking research. Fuck. Anyway, y'all, again, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Hashtag Megan's Law, bitch. Her ruling is absolute and it is final, girl, period. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Remember that health is truly wealth, honey. Hello, God, and be blessed and never stress, bitch. Take care, y'all. Bye.